Finally got a Hellstar shirt.
Oh, shit.
Finally made it. We're live.
What's up, cuz?
Hello, cuz.
What's happening with it?
How you feeling? Let's just a reminder. We're live. So
5 minutes.
don't say anything too jumping out the window in the first 5 minutes.
I'll try my best.
Okay. DW Flame, how you feeling today?
What's up, cuz?
Can we hide the chat? I don't want to see it right now. We can whip it out in a little bit. Pause.
That's you. Don't bring that shit on my episode.
I just
Adam.
don't want to get distracted by the chat. Anyway, we are here today with the man himself, one of the most controversial figures to emerge in the past year, 2024.
I just had a baby too, cuz. And while I was having a baby,
Did you really?
Yeah.
How long?
Like 4 days ago.
My God, congrats.
So after I had this baby, while I'm having this baby though, I'm seeing all bullshit on the net. Like a lot of motherfuckers saying all type of shit on the net right now.
For the record, the F word is a swear word.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that you were in the hospital, you're supposed to be attending to this child who's being brought into the world, but instead you're on the internet surveying what the 22 Stray has to say?
No. I wasn't on the internet, and I didn't
hearing about it.
Yeah. I didn't even care what nobody was saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But how are you feeling about it? You were hearing about it through the grapevine? People are hitting you up?
I'm laughing at niggas because I'm like, damn, niggas just speaking on me all day and assuming certain things. You get what I'm saying? Assuming I'm mad and really think they know some shit when they don't know nothing.
What do you mean? What were we assuming? Because all we had to go on was a couple of Instagram stories. Obviously, we talked privately a little bit, took the temperature down a notch. But what do you feel like we were saying about you that was inappropriate or incorrect?
You ain't say shit really that was inappropriate about me besides, well, what was incorrect? You didn't say shit inappropriate or incorrect, literally. But Brick said some weird shit.
Dun dun.
And that was the contra. I was gonna come up here and really have an issue with Brick off top when that shit first went on. Cause me and Brick, after all the little bullshit we went through, he know better than to play like that. You get what I'm saying?
So you were gonna get on your faux extras.
I was gonna just get on the issue like I said I was. You get what I'm saying? So
what did Brick say that you felt was incorrect or misleading?
Brick was hinting at, oh, ain't that snitching? Well, but this is something that me and Brick, we already know about the whole shit being a troll or whatever the fuck, or me sending people to where I'm going. So Brick going there, doing that, playing like that, and got a whole bunch of lame ass motherfuckers who literally just got a nigga folded for playing. You get what I'm saying? Some random dude, but they had to come off the internet. You get what I'm saying? Got a nigga folded for playing like that.
Who got folded?
Yeah. Somebody got folded and they hurting right now. Besides that, so because really I'm like, cool, I could be trolling here about the little shit, like I told you, even with the shit with the whole little situation with DeJohn and
Mustard
shit.
Man.
And shit like that. I'm like, nah, I told you, nah, for real, I ain't gonna play like that. I don't even play like that. And you like, play. We both know this and we both know that, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, oh, cool. I still was like, nah, I'm really not gonna play like that for the most part. Even though niggas, we know whatever the fuck we know and what I've been told and what everybody been told. So just Brick playing like that, cuz I'm like, cuz know better than that, bro. Like, you feel me? That's a dangerous thing. You feel me? And I'm one of the motherfuckers around the West Coast who booming right now or like got extra shit going on because of something about snitching. About me standing on an issue, or you get what I'm saying? Or saying whatever the fuck I felt or whatever position I was put in to say what I had to say.
Because, okay, you go on this sort of rant and you kind of just start exposing multiple different things, and then Brick kind of reacts by suggesting that it could be telling-ish. Yeah. And then we end up going into a conversation about, well, what is the part that you felt like was telling-ish? Was it the fact that you were airing out details about whatever may or may not have happened in this Dejan situation, or was it in reference to the pay for play scheme that you discussed.
No. The pay for play, that was me. Just it wasn't telling on nothing. You get what I'm saying? That ain't telling on anything.
Besides yourself.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck? That's not telling. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Yeah, but so I'm a telling expert. I can tell you when a nigga telling. I'm a nigga. Excuse me. Let me reframe that. I'm a nigga who can tell you when a nigga telling. Even if I don't want to, but if besides fuck all that, if we know that we doing something, right? I'm doing something, whatever. We know that. Me and Brick know that. We already talked about this shit, behind stage. Well, backstage, whatever. So Brick having his high moment, that's what he told me. You get what I'm saying? Having his moment or his, another Brick moment. He just was like, I was playing just to kind of blow it up, too. But, Brick, at that point, cuz kind of made me feel like, I don't need you to jump in on something that I can keep going by myself or with Adam. You get what I'm saying? This is something I'm doing already. Like, I don't need you to jump in, gang, and do shit. So it kind of made me look at cuz weird ASAP. Again, like you been had something on your heart, and you kind of like wanting people to, whatever you going through, you kind of want me to go through that. So I'm kind of looking at cuz like cuz, because we haven't, after the whole shit blew up, I actually been genuine with Brick. Like I've been genuine with cuz.
Okay.
So, and I've been genuine. Certain shit, I just keep my mouth closed and step back. You get what I'm saying? So, at this point, cuz playing. You get what I'm saying? It ain't even what he's saying, because that just can't be me. I'm with the Sharks all day. So, and we where niggas gotta suffer actually for doing shit like that. Like I don't know about. I'm still over there. You get what I'm saying? A lot of niggas who come up here or be other places, I'm still in the set. I'm still over there.
You're saying Brick isn't?
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Cause I can't tell you that. That'll be a lie. I don't know. I don't know what Brick is doing on a daily. But I'm letting you know that.
Was there animosity building up ever since Cigarette Gate and then Off-Brand Gate? Like, were you actually cool with him by the end of that? Or were y'all just like kind of holding it together because you're like, all right, we both on this podcast, we both doing our thing? I feel like you guys were probably having conversations behind the scenes like, hey, let's not mess up the money. Let's keep it cool. Let's be political. We don't got to mess with each other 100%. I feel like you guys kind of came to like an understanding at a certain point without necessarily being like, all right, we best friends.
I kind of feel like with this shit, Brick just a little more like I feel like I'm a little more straight up with my shit. Like, like I said, Adam, if I kind of really got a problem, I'ma tell you. So when that shit first happened, when I first said that, boom, I was genuine. I was like, my bad. That was actually an accident, cuz.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Cool. But I felt like, boom, now the pressure was on Brick after that. The pressure was on cuz from every which way. So it's like he got to do something somehow to try to, you know what I'm saying? To try to redeem himself, and I kind of still, without us bumping heads, I let that still get away. Like, okay, cool. I know what you kind of got to do. Like, even that conversation, you get what I'm saying, where he was kind of trying to make faux extras in them or Spody in them, like, feel like, like he did something too.
But that situation got reversed hella quick because it went from Brick being in a position where everybody was acting like he should have wilded out on you to then the phone call leaks and the roles are totally reversed where everybody's on you saying, oh, you supposed to do this, that, and that to Brick. You can't just let him say this, that, and the other thing.
And the thing is, like, I mean, when I first seen that, I was gonna kind of confront Brick about it, but I was like, "Wow!" I'm like, okay, I kind of set the streets on fire or the streams on fire a little bit when I said that shit. So okay, I'll let Cud do that too, and we just kill it. Like, you feel me? So and I'm like, cool, that's it. We both two dudes from the streets who making a way. So I see the bigger picture. I don't hang around you if I still feel some type of way all day. Like, for real, even if we was working here, I'll be like, Adam, cuz, let me just get away from cuz, like, bro, it ain't working out with me and him. You feel me? I'm not finna sit here with you if I really am not fucking with you. You feel me? Because when I'm really not fucking with a nigga, I'm owning for real. I really need that for real. So I'm like, cool, me and Brick A1. Like, and every time I talk to him, I kind of let him know after that like, nigga, you ain't even got to worry about me. I'm really, I'm really smooth. And he would do that too, but then he would keep doing little shit like that. So I never know where cuz at for real. You get what I'm saying?
Because like Wack has been on here, and then even Damn Homie and stuff, basically trying to push the narrative of like, oh, they're fake friends. Brick was acting like he been cool with DW. You just, like, this is Wack was saying like, oh, you just met him the other day, and like you ain't really cool with him like that. You was capping about being cool, etc. Damn Homie trying to push the narrative of like, oh, he's scared of DW, etc. So it's like there's all these little voices pushing different ideas.
I mean, literally, bro. I mean, a nigga, like I laugh about it because you have never seen me literally up here on no tough shit with nobody. Have you ever seen me like, nigga, like you ain't never seen me give nobody no aggression for
I haven't been around for any of that, no.
Like, so, and then that's because I respect the place I'm at too. And I don't, it ain't nobody who been in a position yet for me to have to really step like that. So if a nigga scared, that'll be on their own. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, but I'm not faking, and I ain't lying about nothing. So like I said, this shit I step away from and keep my mouth closed. Like even when what I could tell you about Wack though, the nigga Wack, he has a talent.
Oh yeah,
bro. The nigga got a talent. He told me everything that was gonna happen.
How so? What'd he tell you?
Bro, he told me, you gonna get up there, right? This is what he said. You gonna get up there. Cause mind you, when I was trying to get up here, I hit you, Bob, and you was like, oh yeah, well, is you cool with Wack? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm super with Wack. Matter of fact, I'm better than good with Wack. So I was just talking to Wack too, you feel me? And then I was like, nigga, tell Adam get me up there too. You feel me? Right now. Cool. He like, look, bro, this was gonna happen. You know, you special. Nephew, you know how you talk to you special. He like, you gonna get up there, and nigga Brick gonna be uncomfortable. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, niggas ain't gotta be uncomfortable. I'm coming just to do DW. You feel me? He like that, but this how it's gonna happen. And then he gonna try to do some, he said after that shit happened, he like, now he gonna have to try to do something, nephew. Something gonna slip up right now, Bob. Right when he said it happened, Bob, he like, then when they put the pressure on me to have to do something, he like, don't even say nothing. The nigga gon', mind you, I'm just talking to Wack regular. This ain't no plot. This is me just listening to Wack. Like yeah, you know, I'm talking. He just talking, and then he was like, you gotta go in there and say something. Go do the woo woo. I'm like, I'm kind of chill. I'm kind of not so much on bullshit. He and Wack like, all right, nigga, you gonna look bad, nigga. Woo woo. But he said Brick was gonna crash. He said the nigga gonna crash, nephew.
Enter Kill Squad.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. That's what he said. Like, and then look, before when Brick walked in, I didn't even get to get a word off to him.
No, nobody did.
Like I'm like, you know, trying to say something to him. I'm like, you know, just want to have that probably whatever the fuck it would have been when he would have sat down and we would have, you know. Whatever. So, everything was, I can't give you every detail, but Wack was giving me detail, bro, before. This ain't something he could have knew. Well, I could have knew with him. It's something he just knew. He said if I would have asked Brick one question, he would have started crashing out. He said, matter of fact, nephew, you know what? Just ask the nigga one question when he come in. Like, nigga, what the fuck is this about? Like, woo. And he said, and let the nigga do the rest.
What is what about?
About that video coming out.
Okay, the recording.
Because I haven't seen them since then, and that was gonna be my first time seeing, bro. You know, so I was finna holler at cuz, like, you know, really, because I didn't know what it was about. Like, bro, what's really that shit about? Because if that's really how you feel about me, you know, then that's like that's something we needed to confront. You feel me? And then he asked him and Gordy was gonna jump me. I was like, the fuck?
Wait, Brick said he was gonna jump you with Gordy?
That's what on the phone call.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? I missed that part.
Come on. So now it look
Come on.
like, and then I'm telling all the homies in the set who like, "Cuz, what's up with the nigga Brick?" I'm like, nah, cuz, cool. Like, we became cool after, you know, cuz, cool. Like, I'm like, we smooth. So the homies kind of was like, okay, cool. Like, not just the homies from the set, like, but everybody who my, you know, peoples. Like, all right, cuz, boom. But then when Brick did that, it just made me look like I'm on some weird shit. Like, you trying to be cool with niggas and this nigga the whole time, like, he was gonna jump you too? Like, and then that was my first time hearing that. I'm like, come on, cuz. Like, you know, be real. I'm not getting jumped by nobody in the world.
I never spotted that sort of energy. Never thought that was even a possibility that anybody was thinking about anything like that.
Yeah. And I'm thinking like, damn, cuz y'all was gonna jump. Cuz I was thinking we was bros. I'm like, cuz he wasn't gonna fire on me at all. Because anyway, but okay, if we homies like you saying to the world, right? Then you ain't even gotta go back on that and say and try to make it seem like you was gonna do some gangster shit at all. When we already established niggas wasn't gonna do nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta act hard. Well, cause I'm not acting hard with you. Mm-hmm. I wasn't even acting hard when I did it. I'm like, yeah, cause I try to whisper for a cigarette and I shouldn't be smoking one.
Okay.
and that's just how it came out. And I apologize right there, Bob. So there's no reason cause you need to act hard to niggas behind my back. Like you was about to do something. You get what I'm saying? And to niggas who put you on blast after that. So at the end of the day, nigga, I was your only friend.
Well, out of that equation.
Out of that equation is what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, I was cause I hollered at you about it. Okay, we became on a cool note, but I'm like, you know, and I'm thugging we thugging. So cause we walk anywhere, we outside is, you know, we outside. So once I get on a page like that with a nigga, that mean we stuck from there.
Because that night, the Kill Squad night, was one of the craziest podcast clips ever to watch because it was kind of weird. You could kind of like tell Brick wanted to keep it cool with you, but he's mad as fuck. He's tweaking. He said that he didn't have any lean or whatever, so he's like not really feeling like himself. But like you were kind of like the logical person for him to be mad at because he was mad about the idea of like basically his drama or his street shit getting discussed too much. And like you were kind of like the X factor in that. Like you had been on the pod like 3 nights in a row where that same topic kept getting brought up, which I understand him getting annoyed by the fact that it kept getting brought up. But if you're mad about that, it did kind of feel like you were the person to get mad at, but he didn't even look at you. He kind of like left it out. And so meanwhile, you're sitting there and you like like rolling your eyes. It's like everybody's watching the clip, kind of like reading the body language of like, oh damn, DW is not feeling this, but he don't really like want to like crack it open like that because Brick's just full. And then the clip is over before it even starts. It's like a couple minutes long.
Cuz was already in his full crash. He was already in his full thug. He already in there. That nigga, he telling people to come over there. Once I seen what level he was on it,
yeah,
I just breathed on it. Let him do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, everything fucking Wax saying was like I'm like, how this nigga know? Like this was how Wack was saying it was gonna happen. He keep on saying like, oh, that nigga ain't this or ain't built like this and he like this was gonna happen. He like the nigga gonna come on there and crash.
Yeah.
Just ask one question and he gonna do the rest.
Really?
That's exactly what Wack said.
That is one of Brick's flaws as a podcaster / honestly like kind of an attribute because it's caused him to go viral a bunch of times. But like he will get on camera and basically wild out a little too much given who he is and what he's got going on. The Kill Squad moment and the Skulls over Squabbles moment both stand out to me as like, oh, he lets himself get a little too into the deep end a little too quickly and say things that maybe you shouldn't say. And
the thing is, I go Brick right here. Look.
Oh shit.
And the thing is, that's what's going on.
Hey, I'm coming up there for my third.
Here you have it.
Hey.
What's up? Hey, Brick. Hey, Brick.
Yeah.
Tell these niggas keep my name.
Got you.
Tell these niggas keep my name out their mouth, nigga.
Hey, please do, because it took me 2 weeks of not being able to tell y'all that this shit been a game the whole time. We got y'all. Me and DW still rocking in his music and all type of content coming. This my brother, and congratulations on that new baby, nigga. Like I've been texting you, you already know, nigga.
Appreciate it, cuz. What
People watching No Jumper, the soap opera, nigga. Let's go.
Man, this nigga, something wrong with this nigga though, man.
Oh, with who? Adam?
No, you nigga.
Oh, yeah, I lost it.
Something wrong with this nigga.
You about to squabble Adam? Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm about to squabble Adam right when he walked in with his guard dog.
Oh yeah. I brought Ralphie for you today. Yeah.
I'll hit you in a minute though.
What?
All right, this is all love.
You already know.
But isn't it him right there? Is he kind of like doing the thing that you were talking about before, where like some real shit will happen and then he'll kind of act like it's a play afterwards?
Nah. It's the real shit was when he just fucked up and said the snitch shit. That's when it became real. And when I shout out to Sharp though, because Sharp was like, nah, don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, Sharp is like, just from the short time, Sharp can tell you he good with people too. Sharp can tell you that I'm not a nigga to play with like that, you know. And Brick know that too, but Brick got a lot of shit going on, cuz. And like just how the moment the homie just had, cuz, that he just had up here. I'm like, really, I had a
Skullgate.
Let me tell you how real this shit is for me, real fast, and I hope cuz take heed to this, bro.
Okay.
I like I said, Wack got a talent. I got a talent. I seen things like this before. You know, it just wasn't the internet, but I seen when the homie keep having moments like that. You get what I'm saying? And he really like in some ways making people hate, cuz, or you kind of feeding the bad energy. I got bros that died like this. You get what I'm saying? And then something in my mind, cuz, is like, you know, I seen this, bro. Like, I see this shit. Like, yeah, I see niggas go through shit like this, or I see niggas have too many viral moments. But they dangerous though.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like we right here, Adam. That moment you just talking about, niggas is laughing. Brick can really go out there though, like, and you know, and like niggas can, like, not wishing that on cuz. That's what I'm saying. I'm just telling you something that I've seen before. Cuz gotta slow down. He just has to.
Right.
He literally has to. And if you give a fuck about cuz, you not gonna keep letting cuz have moments like that, cuz niggas die.
No, that was a shame. That was on live stream. If it wasn't on live, we probably would have edited it out.
Yeah, niggas die about that, bro. Like, not just that with that one subject. It's just the buildup, though, too. Like, you know, sometimes me, just to, like, say if I would have, after I said that shit with Brick, and say I would have got pressured up because everybody now, I got the people that I done said this about who I'm really not even mad at or against. But if I turn, be like, fuck it, cuz, like, woo, like, because I am a thug like that. If I let that side, like, come out, like, nigga, when I'm just like, nigga, fuck everything, woo, bro, and kept on going from there to now, something would have happened, Adam.
Yeah.
Something would have happened.
Yeah, the No Jumper show for that period of time did feel like a bit of a powder keg.
Yeah.
Things could have gone left.
Yeah, if I wasn't the type of person that I am, you feel me? And I would have been like, all right, call Brick Fade. And I told Brick, like, you know what? We could get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? And after I said that, not after he said some shit, but boom, I could have started off a gang war if certain niggas was really behind, cuz, like, you know, or not saying they not behind them, but it just could have turned out bad if I wasn't really a good dude. You get what I'm saying? So, like, cuz need to slow down, bro.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, definitely, like, he needs to not let himself get provoked to an extreme degree.
Because you could provoke yourself either way into a crash, a real crash.
Because that's one thing about being a, you know, gang-related, like, podcast host on No Jumper or really on any other platform, is that it's like, you could either come, like, this world, this internet world, not even No Jumper specifically, could either make everybody look at you and, like, really bolster your reputation and make everybody respect you, or it could put you under the microscope and make everybody just start analyzing and picking at every little thing that would not really be an issue if you weren't on a podcast a couple times a week, having to basically talk about whatever little drama could be going on and stuff. Like it create like you had so much less drama, for better or for worse, before you came around No Jumper, right? Obviously you got
like,
your own shit,
I
your shit,
never-
but like the internet shit.
A nigga ain't never said nothing about me, period. Like, you feel me? How these people on the internet can say like anything just behind a computer.
Right.
Person, my real reputation in person and in the streets for real, I have never had a nigga say something about me and not get touched at that moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, not even like, I'm just saying anything. The nigga get slapped in his face.
But then you join No Jumper, and all of a sudden you got to read through a comment section, and you might have to read 100 different people talking shit, saying shit about you that you never heard said before in your life, saying the craziest shit that they could possibly ever think of.
Right.
And then you got to deal with the fact that there's going to be smaller content creators trying to spice shit up, etc. There's a whole world of reaction channels out there.
Nah, bro. I just found out how crazy people are. Like, literally, bro, it's people that sit in like a post all your pictures and be like, and Adam was right here and he grew up like this and this is where he and this and they like know you. Like, they lying like they know you. Like, I'm like, cuz think he know me. Yeah, and DW was in the Insanes 2 weeks ago when he got chased out at a party and nigga be like, well, what, bro? Like, and you see all the comments, certain people like, I knew he was a bitch.
Who chased you out the party?
Ain't nobody ever chased me out the party. I ain't never got chased out of I ain't never got nothing. The shit that be happening to these niggas out here on the internet, I ain't never got nothing. Everything that somebody say about me on the internet that's bad is a lie. I ain't got no proof and no nothing. All that bullshit was funny. You need to get what I'm saying? Even the shit with the Zesty shit with Bosco. Bosco a funny ass nigga.
Do you resent him for starting the whole Zesty thing?
No, I'm fucking bitches. I get bitches. I'm a nigga. What we talking about? That shit is sometimes funny. I mean, and then it's so unoriginal when the next motherfucker use it. You get what I'm saying? It's original when Bosco played like that. We was going back and forth.
You think about strapping a yam to your face to get back at him?
And I think that shit hilarious too. Whenever I said, bro, what'd he say when he hung it up? But I thought that shit was funny as fuck. I also seen Bosco speaking and saying that me and Brick had a fake relationship. Yeah,
I think a lot of people feel like that.
I mean, like I said, cause I am genuine.
In the real world, if two people have issues between them and they're able to coexist and show respect to each other and not take little issues and turn them into big issues, we call that just being an adult, being mature.
Right.
And then like on the internet, that's called being fake because this hasn't been addressed and you guys don't have a real friendship because if you did, then you would have already gone through this and the other thing. It's kind of a weird dynamic. They expect you to be unbelievably transparent on the internet and then also to get along all the time, to talk about everything, but then to never have any conflict.
And this is motherfuckers who don't do that in their real life or relationship. You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers be so real when they reading the internet or watching and what we could have done, that they think we should say what they think we should say.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
It's a strange situation.
Yeah, what's up with you and Dejan though? Y'all cool for real?
Oh yeah, we super cool.
Yeah?
That's my boy.
All right, shout out Dejan.
Yeah, we super cool. We were in the club last night.
Yeah, okay. Me and I do an interview with Dejan next week.
He had the latex bodysuit.
He wanted me to come up here and say, fuck No Jumper.
Yeah, what's going on? Like, you're going on his podcast?
He told me to come up here. Let me tell you what Cuz told me to say.
Okay, so he's plotting behind the
Fuck
scenes.
No Jumper. Fuck. No, I'm just playing.
He didn't tell you something.
I'm just playing.
I totally was believing you. Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't tell me to say no shit like that. But yeah, we ain't even talk about low key about music. That's what we going to talk about.
He just wanted to talk about music.
But I don't know. I'm his first guest, so you never know. So for him to hit me and call me for the first guest must be some good content or whatever.
Right.
But he, even when he speaks about this, speak about it up here, I have never. When I spoke to him that one time, he ain't never talked. He ain't never had no aggression. So I don't know really where y'all at with that.
Well, he doesn't really have a reason to feel aggressive or to be angry. You know, he was treated very well here. and he left kind
He
of.
told me he might have came back when I first talked to him.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
I mean, that is what's funny is that there was a live stream that we did. Remember, actually, it was me, you, and
We was
Almighty
right
and
there,
shit.
too.
And he called, and he was just being on some cool shit, and we were cool too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just once I like figured out that he was just lying about everything, that was when it got a little weird.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Okay, look. I don't know, but yeah. So when I talked to him, he was like, shit, I might be coming back. You know, and that was a while ago when I first talked to Cuz, and so he said he might be coming back.
But one thing I said is that there is not a single person at No Jumper who thinks that he actually got shot.
Right. I mean,
And I'm not saying that on some like, oh, we're not going to snitch shit. That's just like, actually, I've talked to every single person who works there, every single person who was around. Nobody is under the impression that any of that shit happened. And even AD and T-Rel, I think, are in on the joke.
I mean, but you know, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be coming back anywhere. You know, get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be coming back anywhere if some bullshit happened anyway. But what I would say, is that motherfuckers should be able to be comfortable.
With what?
And just chill, just in your work environment, and none of that is actually anybody's fault. You get what I'm saying? That just bullshit going on that in a building. That too, I would have toned it down. If I was you, I would have just toned the building down then. I would have toned the whole fucking building down.
Toned?
Like, oh shit. But yeah, I would have fucking toned the whole situation down though. Like I'm crying.
Right. Well,
Hey, that's funny as a motherfucker, bro. That was an act. But yeah,
I'm a rapper. I got a gift for words.
Yeah, he was rapping just that.
That's a lush one comment.
But yeah, I would have cut the building down. Just coming from the drama with me and Brick, like that was enough drama to just, you know, it was kind of enticing. It really was harmful, kind of. But could have went somewhere else, and then, you know, just bullshit happening after that.
Because if you want to just make great YouTube content, like if we just wanted to make the craziest soap opera possible,
Mikey, that's funny as fuck.
we could do that. We could just have, you know, a few representatives, like the craziest dudes from every different set in LA, put them all in the office. Hey, everybody's invited. Come on through. We're doing a live stream. Let's see what happens. That is a fucking great idea for some content. Not really the kind of business that I want to be running in the long term. But it did feel like at a certain point, it was almost kind of getting like that. Like, oh, all right, like now we're going to put Munchie in the mix. We're going to throw Spider-Loc in there. We're going to have, like all these different people just come through all the time and just expect that nothing's ever going to happen. To be honest, the whole Dejan situation is like it's kind of weird that ended up being sort of like an inflection point that made me at least a little bit incentivized to be like, all right, you know what, we're going to fall back on just having all these people around all the time, because that is such a random scenario / made up
that
scenario.
don't got nothing to do with the members though. See, you can't even put that on
no,
that.
exactly. Yeah. I'm saying it doesn't have anything to do with like the stuff that everybody, like when everybody said like, oh, something bad's going to happen at No Jumper, they're definitely not talking about some kind of security mishap.
About no weird shit like
They're
that.
talking about, no, like something's going to happen with DW and Brick and Wack and all these fucking dudes, you know? It's like...
What's up, cuz? And where I'm confused, Wack and Brick ain't never met before.
No.
Never seen each other before.
No.
But Brick say they have.
Well, as far as I know, they haven't.
Wack say they haven't. I don't know. They're confused.
Where would they have ran into each other? I don't think so.
I don't know, cuz. But Brick said he ain't gonna keep saying that he met him if he gonna keep saying that he didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
If they did meet, it probably wasn't too intense or anything like that. It's probably just a brief thing, I'm guessing.
So, what about the Tuesday show, right? The Tuesday show, cuz. Look. I thought whenever you said the little bullshit, right?
What bullshit?
When you said bad bitch energy.
BBE, yes.
When you said that.
BBE gate.
I thought I was doing a grown up move when I get up and walk out. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was like, you know, for sure. That's something, because I react to to just little shit that irritate me. But I gotta remember, I ain't in jail. You get what I'm saying? I ain't on the streets. So, and I know you didn't mean no real shit by that.
Although, to be honest, in retrospect, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. It seemed pretty harmless at the moment.
Yeah.
But when I think about it now, I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm like,
He definitely was not going to appreciate that.
if we was on the street, Adam would have had an issue. But if you my bro and we outside on the streets and like no cameras on, we could say whatever and play however the fuck.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We could say whatever, play however, like say, but and I don't really, in real life, I don't play with the bitch word.
Right.
You ain't gonna hear me play with you like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's just where I'm at with it mentally. I'm like, I don't play with cuz like that. So you shouldn't play with me like that. But I get what you were saying. You could say that to me outside, and I totally, we like.
Yeah. No, I definitely fucked up with that one, and it took me a little while to realize, like, oh yeah, that was a worse idea than it seemed.
Because mind you,
You're in the field.
Everybody, yeah. Fuck. Let's say I'm in a field because everybody say they're a real gangster, a real nigga, and we all got our different definitions.
Right.
So, but I just was like, cool. Let me get up, push out. Low key, I was gonna come back in here and breathe on you and catch the moment. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because I noticed the internet and they waiting for a moment. So I could have just came in here and just acted hot and blew up, and caught a good no jumper moment.
I think you walking out was still a pretty good moment.
Yeah.
It was all anybody talked about for like the next week.
Right. So I was like, okay, cool. And that was still a cool, smart move from me. And then I knew I was gonna come. I'm like, this the internet, cuz I come in the next day, just say some other bullshit.
It's a fine line because like some of the moments in which I would be saying gay shit to AD were like some of the funniest fucking moments during that era and shit. And like him being uncomfortable with it made it funny, and it's like, but then on the other hand, it's like, if he was a little bit different, maybe it would have made him like fully uncomfortable. But you also never know. It's like maybe he was enduring that shit because he just felt like he had to in order to stay on the podcast. But then also maybe he's gay. I don't know.
Right? I mean, that's stupid. But yeah, I'm like, shout out AD, cuz shout out my nigga, man.
Shout out ZD.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. We doing the podcast. I think it's cool. But I'm like, damn. And I joke with my dogs all day. But I'm like, damn, niggas, y'all gay all day, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Rainbow Coalition.
I can't play like I'm comfortable with myself, so niggas can play all day, all y'all want to. So it was never a point where I was just like, but I was like, damn, dude, I hope I don't have to play gay up here with niggas to be right here on the Tuesday show, cuz.
No, that's just me. That's just my lifestyle.
I'm like, I hope that you don't, and I see Brick with it. I'm like, Brick, cuz got transferred into the Illuminati, cuz.
Right. Because Brick, like, arguably at a certain point, again, not gay, but he did, like, he said a few things that maybe, like, kind of pushed it to a different level. Because Wack questions me all the time, like, why did Brick say that you guys do gay things together? And every time I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know why he said that one time. It was funny. Like, I know he was messing around, but
he caught you off guard too.
He said, like, me and Adam do zesty activities together, and I was just like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, but then Wack brings it up all the fucking time as if he was, like, super serious.
Yeah.
Which
Wack a cold nigga. He a cold nigga, bro. Like, he will make shit stick.
Yeah. No, for sure.
He will make shit stick. Yeah, I just was like, if that's what I got to do on the Tuesday show, I ain't going to last on the Tuesday show. But before that, even when I did the rant when I went in the room the next day after the walkout.
Right.
I was like, shit, nigga, if I got to do that on the Tuesday show, then I won't really be on the Tuesday show. So it just so happened when we talked, and you was like, I think it should be it. I'm like, that's why I was like, and you kind of was trying to tell me, like, don't trip. We still good. I'm like, nigga, I said it first.
Yeah, and you seemed like, honestly, pretty stoked when I was like, yo, I don't know if the Tuesday show is like a good look for us to keep doing it like that. You seemed like, hell yeah, like that shit is not really my
because
favorite
I got
thing
the
anyway.
CEO going on too. Right. And I was trying to, and then I was like, damn, okay, cool. Do you not, since you putting niggas on in the rooms, in the podcast, different podcast, do you not want, like, say, do you not want your podcasters or the niggas up in here to grow? because that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, all right, when I put a little homie on the hood or something, I'm not teaching him to be a one of the little homies forever. I'm teaching how to become one of us.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, cuz I'm probably one of the ones in here who's trying to put a positive light too on No Jumper.
Right.
Now that I'm doing the CEO podcast.
And I respect the CEO podcast, and I think it probably has a bright future ahead of it and everything. But I'm gonna be honest,
I ain't podcasting no more.
You're over it.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were gonna take it to like a different platform.
No way. Look, what I was gonna do is stream though a little bit, like probably do my thug, but I do got action. All the other podcasters was calling me, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm an all-star right now. I'm what happened when you come out? I'm getting drafted. Yeah, I'm a free agent right now, but it's summertime. And I like to rap during the summer, and I should be out there making a hit right now. You get what I'm saying? So even when y'all ended the show, you could ask Josh. I'm like, I've just been in the studio doing all this. I'm cool with that. Like literally, bro, I need to be up in there trying to make a hit or something right now. That's what I need to do. You feel me? My brother, I put my brother on because he more like, you know what I'm saying? He's stoked. You get what I'm So P Nice, shout out P Nice. P Nice stoked. I'm glad I put him just even in the camera's eye.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think P Nice is becoming a fan favorite.
Yeah.
And especially with his new entry into the porn game.
And then the thing is, since I'm still...
You're supposed to say no, like he's not. We
my-
don't really know. I was just kind of seeing what you were saying.
Hold on, though, because my brother... P looking real zesty right now. I ain't
What are you
gonna
talking
lie.
about?
Look,
He was just at the 20 versus 1. He's
I ain't
ready
gonna
to
lie.
strut his stuff.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my brother P Nice. He looking real like a 69 guy right now.
Because he showed me some sex tapes?
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, because people calling my phone like, "What's up with your brother? What's up with your brother?" I'm like, they like, "Oh, that's your brother." I'm like, "Bitch, what y'all talking about my brother?" You know, so I'm about to trip.
I think he's ready to lay something down.
I caught.
But I don't know if he's happy about me talking about it on the podcast because right now it's Friday and I talked about that shit Tuesday night and I haven't heard from him since.
Oh.
And I figure if he was like stoked on me mentioning it, that he might have hit me with a laughing emoji or something. So I'm kind of wondering like, maybe
I called him and asked him about it and he kind of like shoot me off the phone.
he froze up.
He didn't. Hey, Pete, hit my line, cuz. What's going on with you? I heard you out here.
So, but you've known him since he was a little kid. Did he have a big ass dick like that when you were a little kid too, or is that like a new thing?
I mean, shit runs in the family.
You guys ever fuck a girl together?
I mean,
Woo!
look, I've never been with the look. Let me tell you. The era where niggas ran trains was like the era right before mine, like where it was still cracking. And then that's not really my thing. But with my brothers, I done fuck bitches like right there, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
Shit like that before.
And so you couldn't help but notice, like, damn, he got a thing on him.
We brothers.
Oh,
you know,
right.
it's different shit. I don't know about all that. I ain't never wouldn't. We ain't on no
You
weird
never
shit.
said, damn.
Bro, we ain't on no I got my own dick, Adam. Fuck are you
We
talking
all
about?
do.
What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I got my own dick.
I do my thing.
Yo, I'm making merch. I got my own dick.
Yeah. Yeah, so I ain't never worried about no other nigga dick.
No, that's real. But in the porn game, you got to worry about other people's dicks. Because, I mean, to be real, though, like, that was a moment where I was like, because I've had so many rappers telling me that they wanted to get into the porn thing. And I always say the same thing. And I know it makes them feel uncomfortable, but my response is always, put it on the table. Dick and balls. Now, show me. And they
That's
all
crazy,
trip
fool.
out. They all act like that's like the craziest thing they ever heard. But the reality is, if you want to be in that game, you got to be able to do your thing with people around.
He put that shit out. He put his dick out?
No, but he just like showed me a couple like videos on his phone and shit of like him laying some shit down.
You like that?
I only looked at it honestly for like maybe
That's
like
crazy.
10 seconds total. But I mean, for sure, if he wanted to be in the game and he didn't have a hard time performing on camera, maybe he could take some of the D-Lo dick chocolates. Not D-Lo, but D-Lo the midget. Maybe, you know, he could be in the game for sure. Would you be ashamed of him if he became a Plug
Fuck no.
Talk signed talent?
I don't give a fuck what my brother do. That's my brother.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what nobody do. I mind my business.
It's like me asking you for his hand in marriage.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that didn't even gotta get. That type of shit don't even happen in my family. We don't ask for nobody approval.
Do you think that your parents and like everybody in your family would be weird to him on Thanksgiving dinner if he was actually in the porn game?
Nah, bro. I got my family. My family crazy, bro. We don't give a fuck. Though.
Oh, really? Yeah.
We don't care about nothing. We got all type of people in our family, but my family's solid.
If you compare porn to like going to Harvard, for sure, I understand how you could look down on it. If you compare porn to like going to jail, it looks pretty good.
He winning 100%.
That's why people always ask me like, "What do your parents think of you doing porn?" I'm like, "Well, there was definitely a period in my life where my parents thought I was definitely going to end up in jail." So in comparison to that, it's all good.
Maybe that's your talent, cuz.
For sure.
See what I'm saying? That
You
might
ever seen my stroke?
That
I
might
go
be
crazy.
no. That might I haven't. That I don't want to see it.
Okay.
That might be P talent though. That's P from PE Boys. They had a group when we was younger called the PE Boys, Pussy Eating Boys when we was little. And it was if you would drive by for real, if you drive by the Long Beach, if you drive by the VIP in the Long Beach, it's a big sign that say PE Boys.
Really?
We been had the city lit years ago. Yeah,
Pussy eating boys is crazy.
like this how you throw it up too, like that. No cap.
I'm taking that. Oh, I never found a gang sign that I wanted to rep so much.
PE Boys. Like this, and then you just
Oh shit! So what?
yeah.
Wow. I'm about that. But I feel like most rappers like are in denial about liking eating pussy, or they just don't do it. They think it's soft.
Nah,
Lloyd Banks said the only time I go down head first is in the swimming pool.
Yeah, he wasn't grown.
He's not a PE boy. Yeah, he was hella young when he said that.
Right.
That's true.
So
yeah.
my brothers and them been eating girls' ass and shit since we was younger. When I used to be like, nigga, what?
Whoa.
They like, yeah, nigga, you're a kid. That's how they used to be. I mean, and then eating ass still ain't my go-to.
Oh, really?
But I'm a grown ass man, and I get bitches.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do what I do.
That's cool. Do you and your girl end up banging Selena Powell, or that didn't happen?
Nah, I never really.
I want to help make that happen.
You just let her go get her. Once she go get her, then you smooth.
Oh, your girl? Send her to Miami. Go pick her up.
Yeah, we had the baby. We smooth.
Oh, yeah. So she's in a state right now, huh? I mean, having to deal with the baby all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be thinking about Selena Powell's pussy when you're dealing with an infant.
What's up? Hey, Mikey, cuz I need that bottle out of there.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
back drinking on No Jumper, cuz remember I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to myself because I ain't been up here. Oh, yeah, but
And you
the
came in with a Gus cup.
good thing, I like Gus, cuz they fire.
Almighty Gus spect.
But, oh, yeah, the good thing about it, though, I had to get off of podcasting just for a little while so I could focus on what I'm supposed to. I got a movie script I'm supposed to remember. I'm fucking supposed to be rapping, and then I'm still outside. So it kind of be looking weird.
What are you doing outside?
I'm
putting kill squads in the street.
Nah. But like I'm like, I got people got an addiction. I watched Council Culture today. It's a podcast by Nick Cannon and shit.
Oh.
And it was speaking about addiction. I'm addicted. I'm
You
addicted
grabbed
to
you a
the
sack
shit.
of Jolly Ranchers,
Sick.
tequila, and orange juice.
Sick.
Oh, that's quite the.
I'm addicted to the
spread.
streets, fool.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like for real. There's no rappers at my status and who's really over there still like this. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shit. Not saying that I'm not active. I'm not actively doing anything. I'm just still with my people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But what do you get out of being outside, quote unquote? Does it energize you? Does it feed your soul in terms of like,
sometimes it feed my demon, sometimes it feed my soul. You get what I'm saying? But the good thing about me, I don't know about everybody else, I got studio open to the homies. You get what I'm saying? To the homies who want to rap, I'm getting them going. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing clothing and everything I can do for my people at the time. You get what and it ain't too much. I ain't one of them niggas that people taking shit from. I'm not an extortion case. This is my section. You get what I'm saying?
if I had a block where like before I was famous, I was hanging out on the block, and then I got famous, and everybody was like, nah, you gotta stop hanging out on the block. I could imagine that being kind of
It's
upsetting.
like, what? Imagine your bros that you've been with on the block your whole time. Like, bro, you need to get off the block.
And now everybody online, like, oh, you're crazy. You got to get off the block. They're going to kill you, yada, yada. And you're like, what the fuck? I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I never had that really in LA, but like in New York, we used to really be like sitting on the stoop all fucking night.
Right.
You know?
Imagine y'all biking and shit out there,
Yeah.
or where y'all always bike at, and then you famous right now. You Adam 22,
Right.
And there's shit hot over there. It's a lot of shit going on now over there. They like, Adam, you shouldn't come over here no more.
Yeah.
You'll be like, what?
I'm going on a graffiti mission this weekend, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta bring security. I can't be out here doing graffiti with the pole on me.
But that's cool though. Bring security though.
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
guess,
If I could
yeah.
bring security for all the homies, so they ain't got to do it, that's good.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if I could hire, matter of fact, we gonna start hiring security at both corners. Matter of fact, I was gonna say if I could hire, we start hiring security, but the police be fucking with us so much.
Really?
Yes, they only don't fuck with me because when they pull up, I'm either shooting a music video, or when they come up, I make sure I'm doing something that's productive. So they kind of be like, that's DW. The police be stoked when they see me too.
Oh, that's dope. What stopped you from going on any of the other podcasts? Because I was almost like shocked when we had this little situation and like Back on Fig didn't have you on within the next week or two. I was like, God damn, what are they fucking just sleeping over there? I thought for sure, because that's kind of like their thing, like their primary thing. They kind of gave up on like starting their own media company. They just focused on reacting to the No Jumper content.
I don't know about what Back on Fig. They probably was Back on Fig. They smart enough to not know if shit real or not. You get what I'm saying? Or to kind of like guess, you know. So they ain't just jump out there or no shit like that.
But you already had a close relationship with them,
cool.
right?
I'm cool with all of them.
Because I felt like it seemed to me like you were probably feeding AD information.
Cap. I ain't never fed nobody information. Even all that cap online. Come on, bro.
Because he was bragging about having a mole inside of No Jumper, some shit like that. And I noticed that to me it seems kind of peculiar that like the day you found out about the Dejan thing, I'm seeing clips of him like the next day or like that night talking about it. And I'm like, DW.
That's crazy. Hey, call AD. I ain't never fed nobody at Back on Fig nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I don't lie neither. 100%, bro. I ain't never, like I said, when I was at No Jumper, I was just at No Jumper. 100%. That's what type of nigga I am. Like, you know, even if you were mad at them or they was mad, even when I appreciate even going to Ace Boys, when I went to Ace Boys that one night,
Right.
they ain't had nothing to say.
Oh, they love me.
You get what I'm saying? They ain't, Ace Boys, they ain't even mention nothing about that. They just enjoy it. You know, I didn't know I was walking in the podcast.
Oh, really? You just went there?
Nah, the homie was like, nigga, we going over here with the Ace Boys tonight. Like, woo, woo. But I'm thinking that they had a club or something going on. It was their birthday or somebody's birthday. And then I walked in. I'm like, oh, cause we at the stool or cause I be over there at the studio. And then I walked in there. I'm like, oh, I'm on a podcast. Like, didn't even know. You feel me? So, but yeah, I ain't never heard T-Rail or AD or nobody say nothing personally about you or about No Jumper while I'm right there. Or I ain't even seen them since then.
Okay.
So, but them just my niggas before that. T-Rail my nigga because I was up here.
Really? Oh, because he interviewed you when he was up here, yeah.
And then he came to my people house to my manager Chuck house right here in the hills while we was having a party. And then him and his girl was up in there chilling.
Right. What was that like? She's got a weird vibe, right?
My girl kind of was like, this was like probably like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Was like cool with her or whatever, or know her, like just hey and whatever. But they was at my space, so.
Do you know why Heather's running from the fades that she's supposed to?
She running from fades?
Yeah.
From females?
Yeah.
Who?
I guess Big Deal got some girls that want to fight her.
Oh, Big Deal. Oh, damn.
She's running.
What's
from
up with
it.
Big Deal?
She just on. She on TikTok 8 hours a day.
What happened with Cub?
No fades. He's
That's
cool.
crazy.
We only did those 2 podcasts. And like at one point we did kind of talk a little bit about doing like a, an orange themed pod with him and some other people, but then we kind of did the thing where we decided to sort of reduce the amount of content that we were putting out. And so I don't know, like I've definitely thought about it a lot, like what that exactly might be like. But also at this point, I'm kind of like, I just want to keep the content like very, very focused as opposed to giving a whole bunch of different shows out and stuff like that. But okay, back to the CEO podcast. You brought a lot of dope shit to the platform. Brought Nick Cannon here, Justina Valentina, who I've always wanted to have on the podcast. You got her on here before anybody else. That's dope. One issue that we
I
had.
had her on here shaking ass. What you talking about?
She was shaking ass.
See, cause that's how you ain't even watching your own work. This is your own work in your house. Yeah,
I'm down for some ass shaking.
Shout out academics. Academics know the truth.
What'd he say?
Shout out me for a bunch of shit that I do.
What?
He said that you slipping.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he said that he saw the fans go from loving you to hating you. He tried, and then he started saying, "Oh, GW Flame is gay." I had to be like, "No, absolutely." I know you've seen that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he just wrote me.
What'd he say?
And then
He's trying to move you out there.
He wrote me and just said good shit. You know, keep
Welcome
doing,
to the academy.
Keep doing my thug.
He might sign you to the academy.
If it's some dough in it, I'll holler when it be dough in it. But until then, I'm still rapping, getting my dough, still doing the TV thing.
Yeah, you probably don't want to move to Jersey
I'll be in Jersey.
all the time. Though.
Yeah, actually, Incredible got a house in Jersey.
Really?
We outside.
You guys got a house in Jersey. What about Incredible Diapers?
Incredible Diapers, I got a lot of those at the house.
Your kid's gonna be rocking Incredible
I
Diapers?
got her on right now.
That's incredible. My kid hates on Incredible Diapers.
Yeah.
She knows about him.
Yeah.
Talks shit about him. She thinks it's funny to say, like, I don't like wax diapers.
So the diapers is pretty cool. I fuck with them and they I like Incredible. I like anything Incredible.
Right. She rocks pull-ups now, too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's a little bit of a different game. Whoa, what are we doing here? Oh, that's the tattoo. I thought you were just showing me your leg. Damn.
Weird.
You in the New Balance. The dog's like, let me get in there. Somebody's crotch.
Freaky dog.
It's like father, like son. On the dead lokes.
But yeah, that's crazy.
Ugh, I don't kiss dogs. I don't like that.
Yeah,
They
that's
eat
weird.
shit.
That's
they
weird
lick their
as
own
shit.
asshole. Yeah,
That's weird.
But you see people like tonguing the dogs down and shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
That's not for me.
I like dogs though, but I don't fuck with all that.
Right. So where are we at on the Big Sad equation?
Oh,
It's
that's
over.
crazy.
You're never gonna link up again.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I ain't gonna say Big Sad. Well, you just said Big Sad. Big Sad hit me up, cuz. He probably watching right now. He always watching. Big Sad hit me up, you know, kind of. I wouldn't say too much of like just a super apology. I'll call it a dry apology. And, you know, just saying that because he hit me up like, my bad, bro. Whatever. I could show you the text, whatever, if that's the case. He like, my bad. You know, we know I just put you in a position where you had to, you know, and I was hot about the reply because we both pushed trades and shit like that. And then he don't know, just like a lot of motherfuckers don't know, I don't be giving a fuck. Like, you know, even after the shit happened, I never gave a fuck. It was just, the niggas did put me in a position where I got to answer or say my opinion.
And that right there is the ultimate example of a tricky situation that you might end up in if you're a street dude who comes and becomes a podcaster on No Jumper. Because even the other day when I was interviewing Loose Cannon, he was trying to throw that narrative out there of like, oh, that's some hoe shit to sit with a dude and do an interview and then change your whole opinion about him 2 days later.
Now what?
And I'm like, bro, they like found out different information. Like, you know, they changed their mind. Or,
That wasn't even the information I had to see.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He didn't bring he didn't, well, fuck all that. But yeah, even with him, like, you know, even speaking on my situation, bro don't know me at all. And if you know some gangster shit, when you see it, then you would talk to me for real. You get what I'm saying? And you chasing clout by even speaking on my name because I don't know you, bro. I don't know you. He on his Instagram, like, trying to diss trades after I'm already apologized to my homie about whatever the fuck I said to him. I be with real 6-0s and real 40s that I know for real, that I've been locked up with in thug for real, that'll die for me. So niggas can't tell me nothing. Just because you saying some shit like that ain't gonna make me jump out the window and start a gang war. Only way a gang war gonna get started is over some real G shit. Like, so with him, he should have left the whole thing alone. And then he like, oh, and then bringing up the Big Sad shit. Like, calm down, yeah. Like, for real, even if Big Sad, if it said I snitched on a paper and he handed it to me and I said, you snitch. It still wasn't up to me to fight Big Sad.
Right. All you can do is analyze the paper.
Nigga,
You're not from his
he
shit.
didn't
Yeah.
snitch on me. He ain't tell on me. I don't give a fuck what he did, really. I wish he ain't come up here. So niggas speaking on it like they would have just did the most gangster shit. Big Sad ain't from 60s, nigga. You wouldn't have had to do nothing to him. Like, and it didn't say I snitched on that paper. This paper Big Sad brought to me didn't say I snitched. So I couldn't have said he snitched that day.
Right. You got to give it to him. He did a great job controlling the narrative that day.
Yeah. And I'm going, look.
And the evil way of looking at it is like, oh, check it out. He got Adam 22 and Brick and everybody drinking lean. So
Right.
we're all chill. Like, I don't want
Big-
I ain't going to read this paperwork, bro. I'm high as fuck.
Right.
What's
I'm like,
going
who's gonna
on,
read
man?
this? And then he's a master troll. Like,
Yeah.
he's a master troll. So like, I don't give a fuck. And then it was for him to write me and say that he knew the whole time that even him being mad at me would be in the wrong. Get what I'm saying? Like you being mad at, it's just that I got more of a voice in the street though. You get what I'm saying? So he just was like, nigga was just mad about that whoopty whoop. Ran into some of your homies the other day, blah, blah, blah. Whoop, and I just, just liked it. You're like, all right, cool. Like, nigga, it wasn't even nothing. Nigga, that's your own issue. That's for you and your homies to deal with. Nigga, obviously you been over there for 13 years after that, 15 years after that. Nigga, that's y'all issue.
Honestly, I'm so glad that I let cooler heads prevail and that I did not do the video for the DW Flame diss track that me and Big Sad recorded. Because we made a banger.
Damn.
And I was gonna pull up, skirt on the block. Me and Big Sad jump out. Rah, rah. We was gonna shoot a whole video. My first ever rap song.
That'd be your first ever car that got cut in half.
Yeah, no, we would be good. You'd be cool. And so we were gonna shoot the most vile, disrespectful music video ever. And then at the last minute, I was like, you know what, Big Sad, I fuck with DW. I can't do this. Delete the file. I'm not putting it out.
That's crazy.
I can't even tell you the name of the song. It was so disrespectful.
That's crazy. Don't tell me.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Last time I told you, don't say some shit. You still said it.
No, there's gonna be a Flacco video. Adam 22 just started
What's
a
up with
gang war
Flacco
with
right
this-
now? Who I seen on Flacco head right now? Oh no, I seen somebody from another podcast on Flacco head.
Who?
From the Viral Way podcast, they was on Flacco head calling Flacco the cloud chasing bitch from North Dakota, and we should have been slapped the shit out of him when he came up here with an opinion. And now that he's going for no jumper, nobody want to hear him.
He's not gone from no jumper. We did a podcast yesterday.
There you have it.
Yeah. I love
But
Flacco.
yeah. So Flacco obviously got I don't know, a little beef going on.
Flacco ever pissed
with
you
the
off
homies
though?
from Viral Way.
By declaring you to be starting a gang war or whatever? He probably gave you one of those titles,
No, I
right?
fuck with Flacco. Flacco just a square. Literally. The Flacco is just a square.
He's more of a circle.
More of a circle, square, octagon. Yeah, it's more of an octagon.
Kind of looks like a rotisserie chicken.
He know what he doing. He know how to work the internet. I fuck with Flacco internet. Like if you want to be a podcaster, Flacco's a good nigga to start off following how he do it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, he's. You know what the thing about Flacco is that I see him on a consistent basis taking different influences from different creators. At first, everybody was like, "Oh, he's just trying to be academics." Now there's other certain YouTubers who I won't even name that I look at his videos and I'm like, "Oh, okay, you kind of saw what they were doing and you're sort of making videos similar to that and everything." And I respect it. But I also feel like maybe one day Flacco will fully like emerge with his own style completely. But I mean, he's been building up and he's doing great. For him being somebody that I just like discovered on fucking YouTube just because he DM'd me, I mean, I think it's pretty
That's hard.
impressive
I
how
didn't know
far
that.
he's come. Yeah.
I didn't know
just
that.
literally like saw a DM, went and looked at his YouTube channel, thought he was dope, ended up flying him out. Shit went crazy.
That's what I'll be doing to
I really
niggas.
need to know though if Blast fucked his girlfriend. That's what he said. It seems unlikely.
That's crazy. Blast seemed too player to admit to it out loud, or maybe he gonna be like, "Who the fuck is Flacco?" Yeah, I fuck.
Exactly. Don't you think there's a pretty good chance that Blast would be like,
Who the fuck is him? Yeah,
But he might watch No Jumper and shit, but he might not.
He might be like, "What is his girl?" He might be like, "Who the fuck is she?" Like,
Blast is about the weirdest rapper I could have thought of for him to claim fucked his girl.
He is Blast.
Not even really a
Blast
rapper,
like R&B.
Yeah.
So R&B niggas be fucking bitches.
Okay, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they had an anti-DW Flame narrative. I'm gonna hit you with it. You let me know what you think. They said DW Flame be doing too much. He be rapping, he be doing R&B, he be a TV comedian, etc. He doing the motivational videos. They're like, he doing too much. He don't know exactly. He's podcasting. He don't know exactly like what. They were suggesting that you should pick one, and maybe just really go all in on that. Do you think that they have a point, or are you just somebody who's doing everything until maybe it becomes clear that one thing is the best thing, and then you're gonna be like, I'm not doing some of the other shit?
Imagine that. If I'd have listened to niggas a long time ago, I've been standing still. Get what I'm saying? I started off singing when I was a kid. Nobody don't know that. And then I start rapping. People like, you should keep rapping. Cool, that's my thing. Rapping is my thing, cool. But I'm an all-around person. You know, I'm a good person. I be around I be around millionaires just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And once they embrace me, like I was one of them, before I was even doing anything, let me know my energy was high. And I belong there. So by any means, I'm gonna make it to where I wanna be. And that's like just all access. Like I got talent, I can rap. Sometimes I get booked for a walkthrough. Sometimes I get booked to rap. Sometimes I get booked because I'm on Wildin' Out. Sometimes I get booked because I give motivational shit. And when I wake up, I'm not trying to be motivational, nigga. I'm telling you shit that I need to tell myself. Get your bitch ass up. Stop sitting here. Stop being lazy. Hurry up, work, nigga. Do this. I gotta work harder than other dudes because I'm coming from down there. Like, you know, everybody that rap say they had roaches in their cereal and woo-woo and like, come on, cuz. Everybody wasn't doing that bad. Let me tell you something. But I was doing as bad as you could with a mom, you know what I'm saying, who took care of me and my cousins, you know. So I never had nothing. So for you to try to knock anything I do would be stupid.
And it's funny though, because that criticism is actually the exact same way that I compliment Desto Dub. Because I always say that before Dub figured out that clothing was really going to be his thing,
find you.
He was tattooing, he was rapping, he's still rapping a little bit and everything. He's selling lean, a bunch of other shit. And then at a certain point, the clothing shit really took off. He kind of takes the tattooing shit, that goes by the wayside. The drug dealing is kind of by the wayside. He still rap a little bit, but like he had 4 hustles before it became obvious to him that one of the hustles was the best one for him. And it's like, I feel like you're kind of in a similar position where you're like just doing everything until maybe one thing seems like it's the obvious choice.
No. This is where it's at. So I had deals before niggas even had deals. You get what I'm saying? But I was in certain contracts already, like, or just stuck with a certain person with, and watching my career just kind of like go in front of me. Boom. But I'm like, I got so much talent. I'll wait till that contract go down or till that contract die out, which is dead. Like, and I go, Nick Cannon grabbed me. Said, nigga, you talented. You a superstar. That's what he told me. He like, matter of fact, I'm going to make a TV show about you. And I'm going to put you on Wildin' Out. He said, nigga, I don't want people to think of you as a joke, so I'm going to make kind of a serious game for you. Where you serious and we got to make you laugh. Whoop, and that's cool. And then I've been having contracts since then, and not in music and everything. Like I don't even have to pay for nothing. Literally, like from the flyest shit. You see me in, bro. I wear new clothes every day, every fucking day. You feel me? Like, and from that to getting my own business to like, you know, and I keep a lot of shit to myself, quiet. You know. So I got a lot going on. Motherfuckers like, he made the CEO podcast for what? Like, come on, cuz. Anything I do, I got to be able to stand doing it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just some shit I like to keep to myself because I don't want people in my business.
So mentioning contracts, I know you've seen it. The Trey D did a Vlad interview the other day, and one of the clips was basically him talking about your contract with him, the recording contract you had at one point.
I didn't see it.
Oh, really? He broke it down. He basically said that at a certain point you were signed to him, and that then you just kind of decided you didn't like the deal after it was already signed and you rejected it. But he made it sound like if you really start making hella money off entertainment or whatever, that he would basically be able to like swoop back in and kind of like claim part of this money, and that he's basically making it sound like you didn't really do good business with him.
Let me tell you something. I thugged it out with Trey D. When look, Trey D got out of jail, was doing his thing, whatever, had a little money, whatever, got in a contract with Trey D. Because I'm thinking this Trey D, this my big homie. Man, I got the first interview from Cuff with you. I'm like, this the big homie, and I'm hot in the city. Cool. What a better look to come from a nigga who he really a G from to say, I am too. I don't need him at all because I've been thugging while he gone. I've been insane in me and my homies. You get what I'm saying? So I don't need his nothing. It's nothing I need from him, but it's a dope thing to say you came from one of the ones who was one of them.
From a Long Beach perspective, that's dope, yeah.
So that's perfect. I actually, like, while I was going to get a record deal, they was like, oh, just sign a deal with Trey D first and then do that, because the record label, which is a big record label, they were like, yeah, we like Trey D and we like him to, his story come in. Okay, come through Trey D. So that's one of the reasons I signed the contract. It didn't come with nothing at all. Nothing. The contract didn't come with anything.
Okay.
But I was so hungry. I'm like, I'm finna make us rich. Guaranteed, bro. If y'all put the money behind me the right way, it's gonna, bro, I was still booking my own shows, still booking my own everything. Like, they'd book a studio here and there and then videos and shit like that. And that was cool. I'm probably the best artist to have because I wasn't asking for nothing extra. A little gas here, maybe this. Like, come on, cuz that's nothing I should have to ask for. If you have a label, bro, what are we talking about? If you can't, this to all the managers and people out there right now, cuz stop signing people if you can't afford it, cuz. It takes money to make money. And it didn't even take that much with me. You get what I'm saying? Niggas just ain't have it. And that's the truth. And I'll never go against my OG. I'll never go against Trey D or none of that. I never went against, bro. It's just he let me argue with his wife. And I'm like, why am I arguing with your wife, bro? Like, and you're laying next to her. Like, what the fuck?
What, she was just the more vocal one business-wise?
And then start talking about some gang shit. Like, and then I'm like, why am I arguing with you about gang shit? That's not, you laying next to a nigga who's supposed to be my OG. Trey D like, oh, I don't really talk like that. Nigga, I've been signing you for 6 years. I know how much you talk. What are we talking about? Why wouldn't you grab the phone and say, DW, calm down, little bro. Tell your wife to sit the fuck down. Let me holler at Cub first on some G shit. I understand your wife is your business. As I grow right now, I know his wife is business partner, so that's why she talk.
Okay.
Cool. I understand that. And y'all, that's who you thug with. That's your person. Cool. But nigga, when you're a man, and then I'm letting you know, I would allow you to like calm the situation down. I would allow Trey D to be like, DW, not today, but I'm saying I would allow Trey D to be like, DW, calm down real quick, cuz. Tell your wife to, I'm telling my bitch just get out the way while I'm talking to you, Adam. She not yelling back and forth with you. No. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, bitch, sit down. All right, DW, sit down. Let me holler at you. And I would have been like, for sure, cuz. It would have never went, that's the day right there. It would have never went nowhere from there. I'm telling them, look, I need help with this, or I need, let's shoot a video here. Oh, DW, you gotta wait, cuz. You gotta wait this. Cuz it's been 8 years, cuz. I'm 27. What are we talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, and then I introduced them to my partner, and my partner introduced us to Nick. I'm like, come on, they like, oh, we don't know about all that, cuz, because you know that Nick might have the potential to take me up out of here. And you want to have control of me. So y'all automatically getting jealous, but Nick wants you to have control too. This is where the conflict comes in. Nick like, this Trey D. I respect Trey D. Trey D, OG, cool. Like, let's tell Trey D and them like, all right, cool. Y'all just chill out. Unless we gonna go half and half. Y'all just chill out. Nigga, y'all gonna get most of the money this first go around. Mm-hmm. Just get the money and chill. And then after that, we'll figure it out. They're like, nah, we want to run everything we got going on. Like, and they like, all right, well, not Nick specifically, but my management. They like, all right, well, is you gonna drop half? Or something? They like, nah, cuz this, matter of fact, we done with y'all. It was just like more of an insecure thing, if you ask me, like knowing y'all can't, but if you, Adam, if you have a protege or somebody under you, right? And you can't do it for them. You just can't. Right. We've been together for 8 years. You couldn't make it happen for me.
You guys were really together 8 years?
Bro.
What year did you split?
Nigga, like probably like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
So 2021 and...
Okay, let's say 2022. Okay. And then we kind of like 2016.
Yeah,
like
2014.
Type shit. Like, you know?
Okay, yeah. Wow, 8 years. That's crazy.
Like 8 years of being broke, I was still out there on the streets doing it, Like, and I'm like, I'm signed to a label. Why the fuck am I out here on the streets trying to pass for some dollars that I could pass on? You get what I'm saying?
Because when I asked P Nice, I said, "Do you think that we could make a podcast happen with Trey D and DW?" And I
hollered about it.
His reaction was like, like as in like, nah, that's probably like a little too heated. Like, I don't think DW gonna really want to sit down with them until something changes relationship wise or whatever.
Bro, they fake smutted my name in the game. Good thing I did a lot of things in a lot of rounds to make my name back good.
Do you think Trey D told people not to work with you and made it seem like you were bad to work with?
I don't think nothing, and I don't say nothing on me. But a lot of people say that, oh yeah, DW got certain shit going on and certain shit going on. So it kind of I've been having deals before. I've been having deals for a long time being offered to me. So still till today, I got deals being offered, but I'm smarter now, and they the ones who made me. Speaking on the contract, it wasn't a good contract at all. Let's get that out the way. Right. I forgot to say that. That's the whole thing.
You didn't have a lawyer check it out in the first place?
Man, imagine 2016. Yeah. Like, I'm a kid, bro. And I'm happy. Like, I'm just happy to say I'm signed because I know where I'm finna take it. I'm just like, give me a boost. I know y'all don't got it like that. You're not Snoop. You feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, in the music industry. Right. So, I know you just not finna throw me a heavy bag or something, but I found out you're not even supposed to sign anybody without giving them, like, at least 10,000 cash.
Well, and that's what I was thinking is that
was crazy.
If he had gave you a signing bonus, then when you asked for gas, it's like, well, I already gave you 20 grand to sign to me, so I feel like I don't have to give you gas.
I'm out there.
But if you don't give him anything up front, then it's kind of like, oh, I should be helping you with your day-to-day type shit whenever you holler, right?
I'm out. Only reason why they ain't have, at certain periods they ain't have to do nothing or I ain't called for nothing is because I'm out there passing. I probably got more money than that guy, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like having times where I'm like, cool, and then I share so much with my people. I'm still young and thugging, so I'm coming back with money when I just pass it out to my people, and that's over with. And then I'm like, I'm signed to a whole label that I ain't asked for shit. You know? But a studio session or a video, we paid this much for a video, cuz like, okay, you supposed to. Fuck is we talking about? And certain shit that you paid for in that video, come on, cuz it's 40 lowriders in that video, or y'all bringing I don't want no fucking lowriders in my video. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, bro, you paying for shit that I don't give a fuck about. And don't try to trick me, because now that I'm in the same position you were, we ain't gotta pay for none of that. I could call out for the lowriders, that niggas that want to put them in the video. What are we talking about? Like, come on, let's be, like, I'm just saying though, on some genuine shit, I'm gonna end it like this. This is the last time I'm gonna ever talk about this nigga or the whole situation on any type of line. On some G shit, nigga should have just been a big homie and just called me and hollered at me. I don't know what world or what fake superior world niggas think they in, because whatever, if niggas think they that superior, bro, I'm really where you all that shit you rapping about, I'm really over there with them. I'm with them 100%. You get what I'm saying? Like on some real, saying, and like as your young homie, as a homie who you don't got to be over there every day. This is me being understanding and being real. You come on, you're a grown ass man. You 50 something, whatever. You don't gotta come to the hood every day, but you ain't coming. And you might be hollering at your same homies, but you're not talking to the young life. And you had a chance to even make shit right, or even just holler at your. You could have just hollered. This ain't even me asking you to call me now, but I'm saying that's all it took. Was DW. Like, cool, cuz, we gonna sit down and get it right, cuz, one more time. I'd have tried it 23 times with cuz.
Really?
I would have tried it 23 times with him because it's the older homie. We gonna get it right. Because in the hood, that's all we do is fuck up. Fuck up, okay, and then ain't no big homies coming getting us right. That's me now. I'm coming through getting them young niggas right over there as much as I could. Though, if not, I'm just out there with them.
Right.
Yeah. 100%.
So you're just ready to move on. But okay, does he have any ability to garnish your wages, or are you worried about him suing you, or what?
I'm not worried about nothing. I made it without Cub, period. You get what I'm saying? And I made it. The good thing about Nick Cannon, let me tell you one thing about Nick Cannon, bro. I ain't in no deal with Nick Cannon. Only deal I'm in is like this. That's it, bro. I could call Nick right now and he gonna act like he have to. If I ask him right now for something, he gonna act like he have to just because we have a personal relationship. And he know who I am. And obviously he see something. He seen the same thing y'all saw. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I'm so like this with contracts and shit right now. Like, it's a lot of people out there. But like, even shout out Grind Till We Rich, some of my good people who just got behind me and want to push me. You feel me? So I'm a genuine nigga. He could have been called. We could have been shut it down. We wouldn't even had no fake drama. If he would have seen it getting out of hand, he could have been like, DW, cause that shit getting out of hand on some G shit. Pull up to the set, whatever. Pull up wherever at a fucking food place. And we could have got that out the way. What the fuck? Well, I'm a fight tradie for what? Cause
Doesn't seem like a good idea.
that's not even. I mean,
He's your elder.
yeah. I'm not going. Well, I was never gonna fight tradie ever. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nothing never was gonna happen to me. Period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about what niggas popping it, what niggas saying. Nothing was never gonna happen. We was super like. All you had to do was call that shit. All this shit wasn't even being said at all.
Right.
But niggas ain't. I don't know how niggas be like away from it so long that you forgetting how to do it.
I feel it. All right. This is my last question. Did P Nice choke Brick Baby?
Hey, y'all keep my name out y'all mouth. Now that y'all know about all that bullshit, keep that snitch shit out y'all mouth. Don't ever walk up to me in public, say no weird shit. You gonna hear what happened to the last nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. I know how bad since my name's so good, cuz I know how bad y'all niggas wish that it be something on there, but my bad, cuz it's not that. But
I feel like he didn't because I was around that day and I didn't see anything I didn't see it, and I didn't see anything afterwards or whatever that would lead me to think that he did. But then everybody keeps talking about it online, so I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
I'm mad that you said, damn. Oh, what you? Hold on, no. Damn.
I said I didn't see it.
No. That's not the. Let me tell you, it's gonna bring up everything. Damn, bro. What was the question you asked me before that?
Did he choke him?
Oh, that question.
Maybe you're not the best person to ask because you've got a dog in this fight.
I am the dog in this fight. What you talking about? What did he? Oh, you saying with P and Brick?
We know that there was a confrontation. I personally seen them basically like having a heated argument face to face. But then Wax trying to push the narrative that there was strangulation. No zesty shit. Just anger shit. And so, I don't know.
And the thing I would say is, I fuck with Brick, man. But with P and Brick ain't never had a problem. So But when Brick start doing all the extra shit, you know what I'm saying? P grab everybody who turning up at the wrong place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that. So he ain't really had no intentions with Cuz, but.
Well, what you can say about P Nice too is that when you saw the footage of him and Wack in a heated conversation after Wack tried to
Wack with Wack, that was different.
Wack tried to go crazy on Flacco. Then there was video footage that I filmed of P Nice and and Wack arguing in the hallway. And Wack's an easy guy to back down from because he is kind of intimidating. He speaks very loudly, very confidently. He speaks a lot. He's not the biggest guy, but he's very, he's like this. He's like fucking Goro in this bitch. And P Nice was standing on business. P Nice was telling Wack, like, listen, like, that's cool, you mad at Flacco, but don't be doing that on our show. And he wasn't even saying it like a dickhead on some like real aggressive shit. He was just like, don't do that on our show. Don't do that on our show, Wack, please. And now I was like, oh shit, he's got the balls to stand up to Wack.
I don't know, but we fuck with Wack. It's different. You feel me? That's why P gonna give Wack a hug at the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the shit with Brick was just doing too fucking much, and Brick, he just calm cut down. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Makes
That's
sense.
what happened. I got a peek. We can wrap it up.
Yeah, no, I think we good. This has been a great conversation. I'm glad we got to have it on camera for the people to see. We got almost 10,000 live viewers right now. That's pretty good. It's nice to see.
Oh,
what did you say?
The Worst Street.
The Worst Street.
Yeah, that's where we at. Hey, I just dropped a new video, cuz Fifth Summers is out right now.
Yeah, why is it Flame Fridays? Like, you got two different YouTube channels, and one of them is Flame Fridays, and then one of them is DW Flame, right? Why'd you decide to create a whole different channel?
I got 3 channels, but one because I was fucking with Trey D and them, and they had all my passwords and shit at first.
Oh,
100%.
How'd you end up tapping in with Boosie to drop a video?
I mean, I'm tapped in with everybody. Really? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm tapped at Spiffy. Hey, Spiffy was at the awards with me, and he came with Boosie, right?
So you don't have access to your main YouTube because it hasn't been updated in over a year.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So Trey D's playing dirty.
I mean, that's old shit. That's old shit. But yeah, I had walked in the awards, right? And Spiffy was in there. But Spiffy was just out here with me. And then when we walked into the awards, he like, nigga, how the fuck are you all the way up here? He's like, nigga, you a nigga in here. And then Boosie behind me. We was turned up. We went to Boosie house after that.
All right, hey, check this out. I'm gonna give you $1 million idea. Spiffy Luciano. I think I could be a music producer. I think I could be like Pharrell.
All right.
I can write a song. I could give it to Spiffy. He could have a hit.
All right.
You ready?
Go for it.
Everybody in the club getting spiffy. Everybody in the club getting spiffy. Everybody in the club getting. You see where I'm going with that, right?
Everybody in the club.
It's good. It's a throwback.
Spiffy. There you go.
Everybody already knows the
That's
song.
A
you
remix
change one
for you.
word. It's his name.
Everybody in the club getting spiffy, and you gotta get the beat remade, like updated.
Yeah. So why did he sign to Boosie when I got all the good ideas?
Man, I don't know, but I fuck with Boosie.
Boosie can't come up with an idea like that.
We have late nights out there in Atlanta on Insane where it's cracking, where we really having like viral nights in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, I be in Atlanta. You know, I'm really famous in Atlanta because of Wild 'N Out.
Really? That shit goes a long way out there.
Yeah, definitely goes on. Shout out Atlanta. Shout out to Copper Code. Shout out Rug. Shout out Lolo out there. Shout out my nigga Fo. Shout out to the 4 Seasons.
What's it say?
Who that?
Oh shit.
Nah.
Hello.
Who is that? Okay, we good.
Hello?
What's up, P Nice?
Oh, that's P Nice.
AKA King Dingaling. What you on?
Oh, my goodness, bro. Why you gotta be so gay all the time, huh?
It's in my soul.
That's
I'm a
crazy,
zesty disciple,
bro.
man.
Bro,
Hey.
what's up, cuz? Why you didn't tell me what happened the other day on the phone?
Nigga, I forgot to call you back, nigga. I was in the hood, nigga. You know how it go, nigga.
Man.
Hey, stop being modest, nigga.
About
You hear
what?
Adam asking you questions, cuz. Did a nigga choke the nigga out or what, nigga? You know what it is.
You the nigga that, why would you ask me if you the nigga talking?
Hey, what? I mean, I'm about to say,
Adam,
hey,
ask him,
Adam.
what the fuck is you talking about? He talking to me.
Yo, let's go straight
he
to the
talking
source.
to me, nigga, what you say?
Hey, yeah, nigga, look, check it out. The nigga was tripping.
This in the hood and everything. You feel me? I seen the show the other day. He said it wasn't no talking, no insane nothing, or blah 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 blah. Right?
Oh, what happened?
Grabbed him up by his collar. You know how a bully do a little kid in school?
That's how you lift cuz up?
And lift his feet off the ground? That's how I had him against the wall. And I told him, what you say about the hood, nigga?
He did say that. 100%.
He's like, big bro, nah, big bro. Now, did I wrap my hands around his neck and start to squeeze like a python? No, I didn't. But I grabbed him by a collar with both of my hands and pushed my knuckles into his throat and said, what you say about the hood, nigga?
100%.
He's just like, big bro. And then he had, I ain't gonna even get into that, but I pushed something down into his pants. You feel me? Pause. He had something on his hip, and I pushed it down his pants. You feel me? Disarmed him. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you came out a little later after that. You know what I mean? Adam, you came out after that. You missed all of that.
Oh,
you know
shit. See, I thought nothing. I didn't think it went that far.
I'm going to leave it there. I mean, shit. I be minding my business, cuz.
You was right there, nigga.
I walked up. I said, "P, get off, cuz." And then Brick told me that his gun fell. Nothing. That fell in cuz pants, whatever. Smooth. I tell bro to get off, cuz, whatever. But bro was popping his little shit to him because he kind of felt some type of way about what Brick had did earlier. He like, I thought that was your boy, cuz on here acting like he not. I'm saying all type of shit, like even, so that's whatever. But it wasn't a big situation.
But all right, P Nice, why are you airing this out now when you seem like you've been on good terms?
He just watched the video and he said that it wasn't no insane nothing.
It still ain't no beef with me.
It still ain't no beef.
I just didn't like the way y'all last episode was when he was like, a nigga ain't never touched me and nigga ain't never did this and a nigga ain't never said, hey, what's up? What you say about the hood or no insane this, no insane that? Like, nah, if we gonna talk about something like I've been doing every time I ask a question, I don't say shit. I say Brick my homie. I don't downplay him. I don't make it look like he lying about anything or it's a lying narrative going on. When he did that, it made it look like whatever conversations that was had between me and my partners or whatever case may be, it made it look like I was lying. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
Every time the questions asked to P Nice, I say, man, no comment, or man, this and that. I got the people in the comments, oh, P Nice, you lying. Oh, why you keeping it going? This and that. I'm not keeping nothing going. I'm keeping my name in the clear with my people. I'm keeping Brick's name in the clear with his people because I know he probably lied and went to his people and told them something else. But I don't care about that. Me and him hash it out. We good. So let's leave it at that. But when you go on there and it make it look like P Nice is just lying about something, that's a whole different story, cuz. And I don't lie on nothing.
Oh, shit. Okay.
That was a good phone call. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know what Cuz was gonna say. Cuz called me. Hey, don't never call me like I'm holding back on something I did. I ain't do it, nigga. So I ain't speaking on it like I'm doing it.
Yeah, DW tried to be reserved there for a second, and then P Nice was like, nope. Shenanigans.
Hey, that's something that go on in the hood too. If you ain't saying it.
But he did. But DW, but you gotta understand, DW did right though. You feel me? Because what if I didn't want that out there, nigga? Then I would have like, Flame, man, what the fuck, bro? Why you on there talking all that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Are you mad at me for talking about your dick?
That's weird, bro.
Bro, you fucking gay, bro. Stop doing that fucking shit.
How am I gay when you're the one with the porn dick? You over here Lexington stealing shit. What's going on?
Hey, look.
Rico,
hey,
strong ass motherfucker.
Flame, I'm gone, cuz I love you, bro.
Love you too,
Appreciate you, P. Holla at me.
All right, man.
Well, y'all can stop asking me that.
Wow. I didn't. Oh, yeah, so that's your phone.
Y'all can stop asking me that.
God damn, now Brick's going to be like, why you bringing that up, cuz?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to go that way. God damn.
I mean, that's a Brick move he just did right there.
What?
What P just did, that was some Brick shit.
Why? What do you mean by that?
Because Brick, you know what I'm saying? You will hear like Brick hearing that now, like damn, you know, like a moment, you know, where you feel like a nigga. He probably feel like he fuck with P, so P shouldn't say that. So he have, and that's moments that niggas have with Brick, like me. Like nigga, you certain shit you shouldn't even play like. You shouldn't play like that. With
So you're saying that Brick Baby's vibe is that he says a little too much from time to time, and
He's
that P Nice just kind of did the same move.
No. Homie, well, look, Brick want to be genuine, and he wanna please too. You get what I'm saying? But you can't be genuine and a pleaser. Genuineness is when you don't give a fuck. You gonna be you regardless. Nigga, I'm just me. Nigga, and certain niggas gonna like it and certain niggas gonna not. But you can't be being family with niggas too and being like fuck niggas to please other motherfuckers too.
Everybody's saying call Brick. I'm not gonna put him on the spot. If he wants to fucking call in, cool. I don't even know if he's still watching, but I'm not trying to like. I'll give him a little time to form his rebuttal. I don't know what he want to say about that. You probably stay tuned to his Instagram story or something.
Yeah.
But damn, he really halfway in that P Nice, you know? Because he.
What you mean?
He's like pulling the dick out on, and then he's like also calling me gay for talking about it.
Are you mad about that? That's crazy. You sound disappointed or something.
Yeah, it's like he's like
He said,
halfway
yeah.
in. He's like
That's crazy.
a little
yeah.
bit of him wants to be all in on the porn game, and then the other part
Cuz
of him
gonna
is
tell
like,
you,
nah.
Cuz gonna be like, why you call me on? Why you talking about that online? Cuz it seemed like he in. He seemed like he in, bro.
Goddamn.
If he show you shit, that mean he's trying to show you. He trying to get on. He trying to go fuck some bitches.
Yeah, me too. Let's hang out. Let's go to the club. You want to go to the club? Not now, but in the
I
future.
could go to the club.
We was in the highlight room Friday night. We was turned. Hit the
I think I
club.
just seen that. No, it was your girl birthday. That's when I seen y'all out. What happened up there? You was fucking some bitches up in there?
No, just chilling, getting drunk. People trying to get me to do coke. I'm saying no. You know what they do now? They got the little bottle of like
Shooter?
coke thing. They just like hit it out this little. It's like liquid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Seems so much more convenient than what we were doing back in the day. Imagine me in the club, chopping it up on the phone, trying to, rolling up the dollar bill. Like, it's like that shit took so much work. I'm seeing people in the club. They're like, "You want some?" I'm like, "What's that?" They're like,
Now they
"It's
just hit
coke."
you
It's
with
like
the- now
coke
they hit-
vapor. I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, hit you with the spray.
You can just.
Hit you with the spray, and your
Just
nose
going.
stay clean. I heard.
Yeah. And well, I heard from people that like you could just be hitting that shit all night. Like you don't ever gotta like people just do it little by little all night. I'm
heard
like
that
that.
too.
I want coke to be more difficult. I don't need it to be so easy that I can just casually do it all day. That's a bad recipe.
You want to have to stop real quick. Like, hold on. I'll see you in a second real quick. Go to the back. You want to have to do that.
I like the ceremony of it. I like tasting that gasoline in the back of your nose. I don't know. Anyway, shout out to DW.
Yeah.
Good guy. I'm glad we were able to come to a resolution. Let's keep doing some pods, man. Let's do it. Let's keep running it up all summer.
Yeah. Fifth Summer. That's the new video I just dropped today. Go check that out. But yeah, on the set.
My boy. Appreciate you. DW. Great man. Go turn him up on YouTube. All that shit. No Jumper. Coolest podcast in the world. Like, comment, subscribe. Sweet. That was dope. Yeah, that was dope. Fucking P Nice still on the show.